Wow. It's like the world's worst week. I mean, just, uh, sorry, my lights are going nuts and it's the last thing on my mind right now. Um, Update, I know I need to start doing videos, still working on getting mounts. I'm kind of lazy and cheap, and I've had a bad week. I'll admit it's been rough. Everything from oil saturation, contamination, water, moisture, compressor issues, dryer issues, filter issues, airline issues, media issues, stuff not fitting, multiple parts coming out, just freaking terrible. Um, so earlier in the week, I finally just chucked it all in the bin. I took apart my entire air system and anything that was attached to it, I binned it and started over. Now, originally, I had we'll call it a unique air system. It was, there's a 3/4 outlet like most, and I had that choked down to a 3/8 rubber hose, which then fed into 3/4 inch PVC that was 20 feet tall. Something like that, 20 feet, I think. I don't remember. Tall. And there was 4 legs on that. There was 2 water drops. And yeah, there's definitely some water that was just come shooting out of that thing. And after that, a water oil separator, a desiccant filter, pressure regulator. Then off from that, and it choked down into a 3/8 into that, which then went into the filter system. From the filter system, it went out to a 1/2 inch copper that wasn't very long. And I'm pretty sure it was well corroded, as it was, it's green, or it was green. And it was a real short leg. It went this way and then down into my dryer. And I don't think my dryer was working real well with all that because, there's too many size changes going through. So, So I took it all apart. I started flushing the dryer out, and it was pumping oily water out. And I'm like, well, that can't be good. So I have replumbed, and I have I think it's 12 or 16 foot. I don't remember anymore. It's a huge long piece of copper, goes straight from the compressor right into the dryer. Also on the compressor, I put an auto drain on the bottom of that finally. Wow, what a difference. For the first 2.5 days, every time that would come on, it would just spew water almost 15 feet in the air because I had it mounted hose going up. Yeah, that wasn't a very good idea. That is now routed outdoors, and now when it comes on, nothing. It's just bone dry. It's just air, which is great. So I'm routed 3/4 inch copper directly to the dryer, and then straight out from the dryer into 7 stages of filters. And I have checked those filters now multiple times in the past 2 days, and not an ounce of moisture coming out of that. No oil, no nothing. I mean, you can see all through all the glass. It used to be all fogged up and nasty, and just cleaning them every 2 days because they're so full of goo, which obviously was something I did. So. Oh, this morning when I fired up my dryer, I leave my compressor on at night, and I let the auto drain keep flushing it out, and that way it's not losing all its pressure overnight, and it's keeping it dry. So I come in this morning, I kick my dryer on, and yeah, it's still pumping out a little bit of this yellowy, oily looking. I mean, it didn't feel slick oil, but yeah, there's definitely oil in there. Well, as of about an hour ago, it is the auto drain on that is doing nothing but pumping out clear water, and it's very, very minute amounts, which is awesome. So yay! Which seems to have fixed my my finish issues, because I was having some bad ones and they were driving me nuts. And like I said, I replaced all the copper, I replaced all the lines, rerouted everything, and and it sucked that I spent all that money to go do that, because in 2 weeks I have a new compressor coming with a new dryer, and I got to redo it all again anyway. But hey, what do? You pick up, you move on. But Today I was rewarded with a clean, shiny, perfect part, which is all I've been after. This has been the week of hell. I have redone those charge pipes. I have 6 of those here, and I have them continuously coming. I have redone those no less than 7 times. 7 times. Not fun. But, you know, that's what we do. We pick up, we move on. And got to realize with the good comes the bad. And this was my week of, this was Battle Royale. It was coming down to me or this place. And this one drove my wife and I to the brink. I mean, it was getting rough. I slept here one night because I was just too tired to go home. I couldn't drive. And finally got through it. You know, it took a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie, it took a ton of work. I can't even name how many issues I had going through. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, not anyone. I hope to God none of you out there in the powder world ever have to deal with what I just went through. It was terrible. It literally pushed me to the brink of insanity because I'd come in all fired up in the morning, ready to, you know, kick something out, and no, just no. Almost lost 2 customers. I mean, contract customers, so kind of how you get paid. It ran me pretty hard. So all you guys out there in the powder world, first off, I am going to own my own issues. Obviously, I caused this. It was something I did. I haven't really figured out exactly what all it was yet. Might have been a mixture of things. Could have been just one thing. It was definitely something I did, though. So, you know, instead of playing the victim mentality of saying, oh, is this or is this thing's fault or that thing's fault, now I'm looking right at the one person as I record this video. It was definitely me. So, I don't want to play the victim mentality of, you know, somebody else's fault, because that's just a stupid spot to be. So I hope to God none of you have to deal with it. I hope if anything you find this video any kind of informative, you know, give me a thumbs up, a like, you know, whatever. I don't really care much. If you do, you do. If you don't, great, cool, whatever. But if you ever need, you can always get a hold of me on here. You can get a hold of me on my Facebook. You can get a hold of me on my Instagrams. You know, whatever. And if you ever have a question, got you. You know, always do all I can do to help. So out there in the powder world, have a great day, and keep kicking ass, and let's go for shining finishes and not ones. All right, peace out, y'all.